Why do they seem strange to use? Why we think that with a bottle of alcohol they are capable of fighting with bears, even their women? And why are their dances with crossed arms so curious? Yes, I'm talking about Russia. That's right, I'm talking about Russia, one of the strangest countries around the world. Alright, and to speak about Russia is to speak about the history of an empire, about the history of the Soviets, about the Stalin, about vodka, about Tchaikovsky and Tolstoy, for example. And the capital of the country is Moscow, a city with exuberant temples and palaces with Byzantine style. The currency of this nation is the ruble. The official language is the Russian. And it has a republican type government, although not very democratic, because since 20 years ago, Vladimir Putin has been in the power. And we have some curiosities about the territory. For example, Russia is the largest country in the world, despite the fact that much of it is uninhabited, because it is covered with ice, or in really cold areas. Something more to say, Russia occupies the European and Asian continents, in addition to bordering the Pacific and Arctic Ocean. But Russia is a transcontinental country, and the country with the longest borders of all the world. I'm going to give you some important information in case that you want to travel to Russia. The currency of the country, 1 ruble, is valued in 30 cents of dollar. Alright, how many people live in Russia? By 2018, the country's population was around 146 million inhabitants. 66 million are men and 77 million are women. Within this population, there are 192 ethnic groups. Most Russians belong to Slavic and Asian ethnicities. What else can I say about the Russians? People say that they are cold, when in fact they are very festive, but above all superstitious, yes, and very religious. Okay, Russia is one of the cheapest countries to travel in Europe region, according to the cost of living and the prospect of the tourism. That is a fact if you want to travel. And finally, Russia is a country with a growing economy, and it cannot be said to be a world power, except for its military aspect. Okay, and here is Russia. The country of the Tsars and the Soviets, the country that once dominated the entire eastern hemisphere of the planet.
Russia is the largest country in the world and has much to offer in terms of tourism. The best known cities are Moscow, the capital, and St. Petersburg, destinations that have impressive architect heritage. It is a nation known for fostering fine arts. It is very famous in the first place. One, the Kremlin is a must-see in Russia. It is currently the seat of a government. Two, like a vehicle is the best like in the world where you can take a depth. Three, Vladivostok is a port city that offers a wonderful use of the sea. For Sochi is an important spa that can be visited all year round for its climate. Five, from the hearts of Mount Elbrus can see the beautiful snow-clad waves of Russia. Number of tourists last year in the first half of 2019, the number foreign foreign tourists in Russia 1,967,000, an increase of 25% compared to the same period last year. 1,574,000, according to the Association of Russian Tour Operators. Marketing strategies. Russia is a market where the image play an important role, a concept that is made up of several elements such as promotion, presentation, and the presence of the commercial